Coach, your thoughts on the game?
Well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate John Marshall. They're really, really good. Just make an understatement. It's kind of like playing a college team with size and athleticism that they had. I'm proud of my guys. I thought we played really well in the second half. I wish we would have sort of gotten over our nervousness a little bit earlier than that and played that way the whole time. It would have been a much more interesting game. But I'm really proud of the way we played in the second half. I thought we functioned like we've been functioning all in this postseason run. So again, if we could have done that a little sooner, I'm really proud of these guys. Proud of my seniors, Chris, Jed, and Teo. Played excellent again today, and they're the ones that have got us here.
Questions?
Coach, early on, it just seemed like the pace was different between the two teams. John Marshall was really pushing that pace. If you wouldn't mind, just talk to me about dealing with that pace and that press that they pulled in the second half.
Yeah, it took us a while to adjust. That athleticism bothered us for sure. They were very aggressive and out on us, really tough, and even I thought the game was officiated well too. They called a lot of fouls, but still it was hard for us to adjust to. We forgot some of our press break responsibilities a little bit early. Nervousness, or I don't know, shook up a little bit. But once we figured some of that out later on, I thought we did okay with it.
Aaron, have you seen that kind of pressure to shoot at all?
Sometimes. I don't know if I've seen it quite that good, but we play a few teams that do that kind of stuff. We probably haven't seen it. We've probably seen it that quick, but not that big and quick like today's was. So that's a little bit different for us.
Wayer had tough shoes to fill coming into the season. You talk about his growth towards the end of the year and how he really stepped up towards the end.
Yeah, last half of the year, I think he's played like a starter, like a good starter. We moved Chris to the point because he was struggling a little bit early because he's young, but they sort of split the point guard duties the second half of the year. And I thought he played really well. I thought he's getting better all the time. So, for a sophomore, we're pleased with the way he's played.
That play you ran at the beginning of the fourth quarter to Manger, was that the same play you ran in the Hidden Valley game?
Yeah, probably was our Wahoo play. I thought Tommy played well in the second half. He was a little jittery in the first half, but came through with some big buckets for us in the second half. I thought Garrett Payne had a really good second half as well.
How about this postseason run too? The win at Spotswood, the Hidden Valley buzzer beater, if you go to Northside, tell me how kind of run this was in the postseason.
Yeah. We talked coming into once we advanced to the state again that we wanted to do some things that we haven't done before, which was win the regional was the first thing. We got that monkey off our back by beating Spotswood over there. We hadn't beaten Northside the last 2 years in regionals. We got that monkey off our back. The last monkey we wanted to get off our back was to play well here in the Siegel Center because we didn't play all that well here last year, but we did that for a half, I think.
Chris, how about what kind of ride this has been your 4 years? You've been on the varsity since you were a freshman. Being able to end this way, what kind of ride you had?
I'm very thankful for the experiences that I've had, and I put my all into this, and I'm proud of what we accomplished over these 4 years. And I think all the teammates throughout the years, Coach Maynard, Coach Hughes, and it's a special program, and I'm proud to have been part of it.
Jed, what got you guys to this point this year?
I think this was just all based on teamwork. We don't have any superstar in this team. We all work together, and we face these more athletic, bigger teams, and it takes all 5 on the court each time. However many play, 8, 10 each game, we all work together and we get it done.
Chris, there's guys like Tommy and Garrett coming back, obviously a lot of really good players. How do you feel like the senior class kind of laid the groundwork for what this team can accomplish further down the road?
Yeah, the sky's the limit for that class, the sophomore class especially. Coach Maynard told Jed, Teo, and me before the year that the sophomore class, they're very talented, like Tom and Garrett, but this is our team as seniors to set the tone and to lead them and teach them the way here. And we did that to the best of our ability, and I think that they have a wonderful opportunity in front of them the next 2 years, and I think they're going to do some great things.
Yeah, I can't say enough about these guys' leadership this year. That they were the difference and set the tone. They're tremendous leaders by example. I don't know anybody that works harder than my 3 seniors. I'm so impressed with them.
Yeah, I don't know how much
scouting report you were able to put together, but everybody knows about Todd and probably McRae, and both of those guys were spending a lot of time on the bench in the first half with fouls. Did you expect their other guys to be kind of the catalyst for them, especially some of their guys off the bench?
I think the bench killed us. Yeah, we didn't expect them to come in and make all the threes that they made. Our game plan was to, play our pack line defense and make them take a lot of outside shots and try to keep them from driving on us. Sometimes that worked well, and then sometimes those bench guys made us pay for it. But I'm very impressed with them to come off the bench and shoot the ball like that. It's a lot of confidence.
Coach, since this 3A classification was formed about 5 or 6 years ago, an inner-city school has won it each time, somewhat going away. Can you comment on that and whether you think maybe that would ever change?
Yeah, probably not. I wish they were back to a higher classification, because that's probably more where they're suited to be in terms of athletically. But yeah, probably in a lot of sports it got easier to win a state championship when they went to 6A. And in basketball, being 3A, it probably got harder because of some of the really good schools that dropped down to 3A with the new classification are really good.
Anything else? Okay, thanks, Lance.